give them an opportunity to have a real life experience, and also to give them a direct mentorship, literally. And so it's been 6 months. Okay, it's been a long time coming for the second cohort of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program. 6 months of, transformative and empowering experience. And today we are gathered to celebrate the graduation of 8 African women from 5 African countries. Really, really beautiful and amazing. And I want to see in the chat box, can we have a clap innovation? I feel like it's we are all here to celebrate them. Let's drop a clap innovation in the chat box. 6 months of rigorous learning, 6 months of becoming a better version of who they are, 6 months of getting trained in order to have the capacity, the skills, the confidence, the audacity to take a seat at the tables that matter within the Wikimedia movement. All right, before we go to the next thing on today's agenda, our DJ, kindly take it away for a few seconds. Thank you. DJ, okay. I hope our DJ is not sleeping. DJ, your hands are supposed to be on the, give us the sound. Take it away for a few seconds. Give us a sound before we go to the next thing on the agenda. All right, it seems our DJ is sleeping. She's not really here. Okay, the next thing on our agenda for today's graduation is a short reflection on their journey for the second cohort of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program. The reflection, looking back what the 6 months has been like for the program manager, the one in charge of the fellows, the person who constantly stay on their throats, on their neck, ensuring I've seen Sin, Blessing, are you on the call?
I am. Thank you very much. I know.
Take it away. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening to you all, and a big congratulations to the second cohort of the 2025 Leadership and Mentorship Program. And it will be okay. This is the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Program 2025 graduation ceremony. And it will be nice for us all to know what the mentorship and leadership program is all about. So I'll just move straight to the meta page to take us through the leadership and mentorship program, after which the mentors are going to be telling us about their reflection. So Oluwapelumi, is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah. So let me share the screen. So we'll just start in a bit. Thank you very much. Okay. The Leadership and Mentorship Program is a program that is set up by Africa Wiki Women to empower women in Africa to with maximum of 6 months to not only on Wikipedia or Wikimedia activities, but even of the Wiki movement activities. So we have vision, we have mission. I'll encourage us all to go to the meta page and read on our mission, which is to bridge the gender gap in leadership within the Wikimedia community. And also our vision to empower African women in Wikimedia community through mentorship that builds skills, strengthen leadership, and boost their confidence and create impact the community. And we have some specific examples like this: provide mentorship, enhance visibility, and others. So please, we should also try and go to the meta page to read about it. Now, the leadership and mentorship program are run in a kind of way whereby each of the fellows are designated into different departments, which involve the communication department. We have some activities and goals for each of these departments, and it's also nice because it's a list of responsibilities for these wonderful fellows. So you can go to the meta page and see it. We have the podcast and skill up, which is a special communication team too. So they also have their goals and responsibilities, which they have been working on for the past 6 months that they joined the program. We also have the partnership, growth, and campaign department. These also have their goals too and their responsibility. We have the administrative department, which some members are also in the administrative department. So joining the leadership and mentorship program did not only limit you to Wikimedia movement, but also how you know your skill. The mentors there will know what you can do and put you under these different departments. So we have how we know that we grow per week, then we'll report it per month. So we have evaluation, how we evaluate ourselves, and impact assessments. So we have progress reports every week, and from week then we transfer it to monthly reports, where each of the departments and fellows will state what they have done throughout the week and throughout the month and what they want to learn. And after this, how can we sustain the fellows after graduation, like the ones that they are graduating today? We have a WhatsApp group for alumni that we keep in touch with them to also get back to them once their input is needed. So it's not like a bye-bye to all the fellows today, but we are keeping you, we'll come back later. We see some achievements in you. We see some important skill in you. So we are going to call you back because it's something that is 6 months, not forever. So we are not telling you goodbye, but we are still going to get back to you. Although we'll be having some communication with the fellows. So we have code of conduct as all organizations. In order to move forward, you have to abide to some code of conduct. One on the leadership and mentorship program is respect and inclusiveness. As much as we are trying to lead females, we also preach about respect and how to include all the fellows so that they can take this into the community. We have ethical standards. Everybody religion or tradition is being respected. Irrespective of your religion or your culture, we still know how to communicate each other here. And also we build confidence of the fellows. And we allow fellows to give their input as well as the leaders listening to their important input. And also, we also make sure that even before we start all our meeting, we state that everyone should abide by the Wikimedia Code of Conduct rule. So what this fellowship is not about: one, it is not a paid employment or a time job. It is not a passive membership. It is not limited to content editing. It is not an individual project grant. It is not a one-time engagement. But once you are how will I put it? Once you are a member, you are surely a member of Africa Women. So I want to finally congratulate all my wonderful fellows that I am going to miss you and I'm still going to call you back. Thank you very much, Oluwapelumi, for the opportunity. Back to the MC.
All right. Beautiful. Okay, can you stop sharing your screen, Blessing? Thank you. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much, Blessing. Joey Blessing, that's the manager of the fellows, really. She does a beautiful work in managing the activities of the fellows of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program. We've heard from them, the program manager, but now we need to hear from the horse's mouth. And when I say the horse's mouth, like I mentioned earlier, for this cohort, the second cohort of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Program, we have 8 women from 5 different African countries, and they all have different experience during the course of this program. It's been 6 months of training, 6 months of empowerment, 6 months of becoming a better version of who they are, 6 months of developing, relevant leadership skills that would enable them to, like I mentioned all the time, to take a seat at the table that matters within the Wikimedia movement. There is a gap in the leadership there's a leadership gap within the Wikimedia movement when it comes to African women. And that is one thing this program is trying to bridge. We're trying to empower African women to have that audacity, that confidence, that skill to be able to show up at the tables that matter and say, you know what, okay, we have something to offer and we're bringing something valuable to the table. And so, having said that, I'll be calling going to be speaking on behalf of their counterpart, or let me say their colleague, or the fellows. We can actually accommodate everyone unless we're going to stay to midnight. Okay. So 2 fellows are going to be speaking on behalf of orders to tell us what their experience was like for them. If it was okay, or we're trying, or we are exaggerating. If it was wonderful, if it was transformative, if it was empowering, just like I said. All right. Having said that, I'd like to call on Adenka Ekundayo. I'd like to call on you. I'm handing the microphone over to you right now to kindly unmute yourself and speak.
Everyone.
Hi.
My name is Adenka Kundayo. I'm a graduating fellow of the African Wiki Women Leadership and Fellowship
just puts you in a place where you sit up. Yes, that's what you sit up. You start trying to be better. You learn from other persons. You get inspired by other ladies like yourself. By the time you see people of your own same caliber, same sex, gender, doing things that you feel like, okay, this is not supposed to be, but you're seeing people, those ladies breaking limits, heading projects, killing it, bringing the results that it's supposed to bring, you get inspired. So it's been a very exciting journey. I've learned so much, so much. Even the administrative department I worked with was like it was destined to be, because I myself was study business administration. So this has helped me. It helped me to be able to ground myself in my career path, which is business administration, that is administration in general. So I'm very excited for this opportunity, and I'm using this opportunity once again to say a very, 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 very big thank you to the Africa Wiki Women. You don't know what you've done for me. You've placed and put me on that pedestal, to become a success. I cannot but just succeed. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Sorry, Bibiana?
Yes, I can hear you. Am I audible?
Okay, can you hear me? Sorry, are you done? I think.
Yes,
Yeah,
I am. I said
I
thank you
couldn't hear what
very
you were
much.
saying. Are you done?
Yes, I am. I said thank you very much, everyone, for having me. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Blessing. Sorry, I need someone to kindly let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I do not know if it's my connection or Bibiana's connection. I do not seem to hear what she's saying.
Yes, I can hear you, and I also heard Bibiana.
Okay, Aditya Peter, can you hear me, please? Just let me know if you can hear me. Yes or no? Okay, all right. Thank you very much. You can hear me. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. All right. Thank you very much, Bibi Hannah. Okay, Chioma. Thank you very much for that. Like they say, iron sharpeneth iron, isn't it? All right. Thank you so much. I'd like to call on Hirat Abdurrahman. Hirat Abdurrahman. Please, the floor is yours. 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes. Thank you. Hirat Abdurrahman, are you there? All right. It seems Irat is not on the call. Andy can, please, can you take over? Andy can, over to you, please.
From audible. Can you all hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Sandy Khan Edros, and one of the graduating fellows of the African Youth Women Leadership and Mentorship Program. And I want to say I'm super excited because I've learned a lot. I've met amazing mentors and also fellows across Africa. And it has been amazing working in a team. It's not really easy. It's not really easy to cope and work in a team, especially when it deals with people outside your cultural background. So one thing that stood out for me is being able to work with both the communications and the administrative team. And I've learned quite a lot of tools, how to use them and how to use them even personally for my own personal development and also for my professional development. And it has really been an amazing time. Thank you so much, Africa Resilience.
All right, thank you very much, Andy can. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. I'd like to call on Semawo. Before I bring Semawo on board, Handikan is from Nigeria. The two other fellows who had spoken before, Andy, they are also from Nigeria. Now I'll be calling on Semao. Semao is from Ghana. Semao Seijo, Sugri Seijo. I hope I didn't murder your name. Semao, please, over to you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hello.
Sema. We can hear you.
Yes,
Go ahead.
okay. But can you see can you see me? I'm using the
Yeah, I
video.
can see you. I can see you, Semao. I can
Okay.
see.
Good
Yeah.
evening to all of us. I'm so excited to be here today. So on my part, I joined Wikimedia earlier this year, and I had literally no idea how much I can contribute, how much I could be of use to my society through Wikimedia. I didn't know really much. And then I chanced upon the application. I was like, what do I even know? Should I apply or I should just let it pass? Then I said, oh, let me apply. I would learn something from it that I can use to build my Wikimedia journey. So I applied, then got selected. We started. Initially, I was in the communication department. Even before that, before we got into departments, we were just there and they'll assign tasks to us, we would deliver. The ones you can't do, they'll guide you. So honestly, I've learned so much. Back in my hometown community, the Tamale Wiki Hub, like now I have people that I also guide little by little, and then people aspire to be like me because I've really learned a lot and I'm sharing what I've learned with them from the communication department to now the campaigns and partnership department. And even currently, there's this campaign that I am the lead, and with the help of the others, we are progressing. I didn't even know I could deliver certain skills, but then currently not very proficient in them, but actually the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship, it's amazing. I've learned so much. There were tools. I used to use Google Drive, but then I didn't know so much about it. But we were taken through how to use the Google Suite tools, the Google Docs, and all of that. And now I use them even outside Wikimedia. I use them outside Africa Wiki Women's project. When we have health walks. I do organize other things outside with media, like for community development. I use the Google tools to document and create forms for participants or those that would volunteer with us to build. So on my part, I've really learned so much, and it has opened my eyes to the Wikimedia movement, how to contribute to the sister projects, and how to so many things I can't even see. And I'm so much grateful. And to my department heads and my colleagues, I know I've been coming to your DM so many times, and I'm truly grateful for the time you take to guide me through. Yeah, I'm sometimes very slow, and I want to be like perfect. So I'll come to you several times on the same issue. It has really helped, and I'm so much grateful to all of you and for the founders for even thinking of bringing something like that. Oh, and to my sister Blessing, you've done so well from the beginning. Pascaline, all of them. I'm so much grateful for the time, the attention, everything. And I hope people will take advantage of this opportunity and build on their Wikimedia skills. And even what we learn, some of them, it's applicable outside Wikimedia. It's not limited to. I wish we had a whole day for me to share. Like there's so much to say. I didn't even know what was div blog. Now I know how to write and so many things. Thank you so much, everyone. From the Africa Wiki Women team. I'm so grateful. So very much grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. Semao actually came to cut onions. I think we all can actually agree on that she actually came today to cut some onions. And I think I'm a little bit jealous because he said, thank you for my sister Blessing and Pascaline. Okay, I might know your sister, but it's fine, it's okay, it's no problem.
Oh
You know,
please, all of you are my sisters. We are a
thank you so
family, you
much
know.
for Yeah, definitely we are. That's the sisterhood literally. Thank you so much, Samal from Ghana. Thank you for sharing that. And I really loved, the fact that you said, people in your hub are not looking up to you like, come on, that's a big thing, girl. That's a big thing. And I'm really, really so happy that you were able to actually leverage what the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Program has to offer. You took it and you're running with it, and now other people in your community are now looking up to you. That is what we are talking about. Okay, that is what we are talking about. So you all know that we're not exaggerating anything. It is just as we said. It is. Okay, I can see Sharon in the chat box saying, I have not spoken. Okay, Sharon, calm down. My sister from Uganda, I'm gonna call you. Okay. Okay, everyone is gonna have a chance to speak. All right, Sharon, I think from Uganda, joining from Lebanon. Over to you. Let's hear from you. What was the experience like for you?
Muted. Can you hear me now? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, yeah, Sharon, we can hear you. Welcome. Good to see
Oh,
your face.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone, from wherever you're joining in from. Um, I don't know where to start from, but just like Saima said, that we have a lot to talk about if we were given enough time, but definitely 2 minutes is enough for some of us to really appreciate Africa Wiki Women for the opportunity. Maybe just a bit of how I got to know about the opportunity. It was through a Ugandan. I think she was in the first cohort. She applied, and just within 2-3 months of her into the fellowship, she was really doing great in the Wikimedia user community Uganda. And I told myself that I need to be on a lookout for the next cohort. I must apply for this because I was very intentional, and I belong to the Wikimedia user community Uganda, but I felt like I needed really something hands-on. And my heart told me that if I join Africa Wiki Women, I will be able to do that, even from the description of the application details and all that. I told myself, this is exactly what I want. And immediately I joined. Of course, it was what I wanted, especially some of the projects, hands-on projects we were given. Me specifically is a Nominate Her campaign that it was the right challenge I needed. I have been, facing things to do with managing projects. It's something that I wanted to learn, but this challenged me to think out of my box, to always make sure that I plan my things, everything is on point, and then to also indirectly work on some of the personal challenges that I had, taking time to work on something that really needs me to work on. So it has been a great challenge for me, but I managed to overcome it. But again, not even talking about the entire challenge and all that, I love Africa Wiki women. It has been the best space I've ever been in, being in a space of lovely women, supportive women, Amarachi, I will always pick your name in spaces, Pascaline, Peggy. I could reach out to them at any time in the middle of the night and they respond to me, immediately. If they are not able to respond to me immediately, they come and, tell me that, what, I was here and doing this. So being in a company of supportive women, but again, very, amazing women, hardworking women, getting to know that, for example, Marachi is managing 2-3 projects or campaigns at the same time. It's a very big inspirational point for me, and it keeps me moving and say that women are doing a lot of great things, especially Africa Wiki women. And the world should look out for Africa Wiki women, specifically voicing Africa, women in Africa. So for myself, I've learned a lot. But again, when I talk about the technical part of it, I've always been wanting how to navigate Meta page. creating articles and all that I've ever done before, but I wanted specifically to learn how to, to navigate, to do things on Meta page. And I reached out to Pascaline. Pascaline supported me a lot from uploading photos on Wiki Commons. I knew that before, but again, it has been very hard for me to use the Meta page, and Pascaline took me through that. So at the moment, I think I can 80%, enter items and all that on the Meta page. So, and my previous sister mentioned earlier on that we learned how to use some of the tools that we didn't. I myself, I didn't even know how to use Google Doc, the Google Sheet, and all that to manage your projects on them. But currently, I'm also using it for my own personal initiatives. I have a list of my applications for jobs, scholarships, and other things that I've really arranged them using the Google Sheet, and something that I didn't know before, and I would not know if I had not joined Africa Wiki Women Fellowship Program. So I'm really grateful for this program, and I emphasize everyone here, if there are people who have not yet joined here, please be on the lookout for the next cohort, because you're going to learn something that you can't easily learn outside there, the networking, but overall the support from women being there for fellow women. So I really appreciate Africa Wiki Women and all the women here. I appreciate you all, besides Marachi, Peggy, and Pascaline. I appreciate everyone for starting this initiative. Thank you so much.
All right. Wow. Sharon from Uganda, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Women supporting women, isn't it? I'm glad you had a beautiful time with the Africa Wiki Women team, and I'm glad you have the perception of the Africa Wiki Women team and the women on the Africa Wiki Women team. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and I'm glad that you're paying it forward. The skills and the experience you've gained from the fellowship, you are utilizing that not just within the Wikimedia movement, but also, in your own personal work, in your work beyond the Africa Wiki Women. And for me, I feel like that's the beauty of everything, literally. It's not just limited. Whatsoever you gain from here, it's not limited to the Africa Wiki Women, or it's not limited to the Wikimedia movement. It goes beyond here. All right. I'd like to call on Irat Abdurrahman. This is the second time I'm calling you. If you're not available this time, I'm sorry, I'm not going to call you again. So hopefully you are available now. Irat Abdurrahman, over to you, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you called me earlier. I was not on my phone. Hello,
Beautiful.
everyone. Good evening. And well, all that's been said so far, very true. I relate, and mine is just a word of encouragement, actually. So I just want to encourage everyone on the call, if you're not a member of the Africa Wiki Women community or the Wikimedia community as a whole, you're missing a lot. So my advice to you is that you should put yourself out there and opportunities will find you. So my journey so far, I volunteered to be a Wikimedian, the community, this community that shares knowledge, makes knowledge really accessible to everyone everywhere, right? So I was relatively new in the community when I saw the application to apply for the Africa Wiki Women's Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program. So I tried, I applied, and they noticed my enthusiasm and they nurtured me. They taught me how to navigate through the multitudes of data needing contributions, how to facilitate, how to, moderate sessions, how to write diff blogs, how to use Google Documents, how to manage a community, how to manage and organize events and all of that. So many to mention but a few, right? So I especially want to mention Bukola James. She was one person whose light and whose enthusiasm was like a torch to me. Even before I applied to this fellowship program, she was there to nurture me, to teach me. She was always there at a beck and call. anytime I just send her a message, I need this, I didn't understand this, she would go on a video call with me, she would share her screen, she would do all of these things just to be a torch for me in this movement. So I really want to appreciate her. And when I joined the team, I realized there were many other people that that I connected with. Andy Can, Amarachi, uh, Semau, thank you for being there. Oluwapelumi, Pascaline, everyone, Adeyinka, I really appreciate your working together with me and showing me how to do things, how to navigate everything. Your contributions are very helpful. Well, let me just say this, that I don't know how, but just find a way to contribute to a cause. If you don't have a cause for now, just join the Africa Wiki Women community. It's a penny put in a safe place for your descendants. You know, someone out there uh is benefiting from your contributions, right? So just do it. Join us, do this, and then you see that you're also a recipient of someone else's contributions one way or another. So just do this and you'll be glad you did. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Africa Wiki Women. And well, as we continue this journey through life and through the Wikimedia movement, I hope that we continue to work together in peace, love, and unity as we've always been. I'm grateful for the opportunity again, and thank you very much to Ruby. Ruby is always loving every idea that comes from me and maybe every other person, right? So she's very encouraging and, like a big sis to me and everything. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I remain yours truly, Hirat Abdurrahman, Eripedia. Bye.
Okay, okay, that was the one and only Irat Abdurrahman of the Africa Wiki women community. Okay, my sister in the broadcasting business. Okay, I think you should have been able to, decipher from the way she was speaking. Thank you so much, Irat. And I'm so happy someone finally mentioned my name. Okay, Glory, Glory, I'm so happy. Literally. Thank you, Iris. And you can say that again about Ruby. Such a loving and amazing woman. Thank you, Iris Abdurrahman, for sharing your experience. And I'm glad, you had such a beautiful time with the Africa Wiki Women team. All right, moving forward, time is not on our side. I'd like to call on Mena Khalid. Mena, from Egypt, my Egyptian sister. Okay, Mena, over to you. We want to hear from you.
Thank you, Manuela. I don't know what to say after my fellows. They've said a lot, but I'm really grateful for this opportunity. I just stumbled across Africa Wiki Women by chance, and I'm glad for this chance. It was really fun. It was really engaging, getting to know my fellows, like getting to know my mentors has been really beautiful, and making connections was the most important thing. It was a psychologically safe space. I got to see the beehive of Africa Wiki women and see what the amazing women are really doing behind the scenes, behind the screen, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I couldn't have imagined that, but it's really beautiful. And because my mother was jealous, I didn't just my turn didn't come yet, but now I'm here. I want to give a big shout out to this amazing lady, Emanuela. She's a beautiful friend, a beautiful sister, a beautiful mentor. She is an amazing leader, and I'm looking forward to see her shine and do amazing work. She is really a beautiful and a strong lady. Thank you for being my mentor. Thank you for guiding me. I've learned a lot from you. And I've learned a lot from the other mentors as well. Shout out to Ruby, shout out to Bukola, shout out to Pascaline, Blessing, and my fellows. They're all amazing people, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity to get to know them. And I'm really looking forward to meeting them online, in person. I don't know how it's going to go, but I really look forward to meeting them again. And thank you so much for this amazing opportunity, and I love you all. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Meta. I was actually waiting for you. Like, okay, are you going to mention my name or not? But thank God you did. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the kind words. That is Manner. I'm Khalid, the one and only Egyptian woman we have within the fellows. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and I really appreciate the kind words. Manner is an amazing, fantastic human, a lovely lady, very, very creative. When you need someone who can actually think outside the box, someone who is, has the audacity and the confidence and, the intellect to actually stand up to a challenge, no matter what, Manner is the person. Thank you so much for being a part of this cohort. All right, moving forward, I'd like to call on Juanita. Juanita from Tanzania. Tanzania, okay. My sister from Tanzania, Janita. Hopefully, I get to see your face today. Over to you, please. Okay, do we have Janita on the call? Janita from Tanzania. Oh, it seems Janita is not on the call. All right, Blessing, please. I need to confirm. Have I mentioned everyone? And I hope I'm not missing anybody. Have I mentioned
Yes,
everyone?
yes,
All
you
right. So
have.
all right.
Yes.
So Juanita is not on the call. Hopefully, if she comes on board before the end of the meeting, I'm going to give an opportunity to share experience. All right, ladies and gentlemen, graduate, thank you all so much for joining us once again. We've spent over 1 hour here. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for staying with us. Right about now, I'd like to call on our keynote speaker. So we have a keynote speaker, someone whom we have invited to give us a short speech to encourage our fellows as they move forward in their journey within the Wikimedia movement, as they pay forward what they have learned from the fellowship program. And it is my honor to welcome on board Jael. I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce your surname, and I really do not want to mother it. So I'm just going to stick with Jael. Jael, the Executive Director of Open Foundation, West Africa. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Jael, over to you.
Thank you, Pascaline, and good afternoon, good day to you, wherever you find yourself.
Okay, I just asked. So my name is Olua Pelumino Pascaline. Okay, thank you.
And so, as you were speaking, I saw someone sending a lot of messages in the chat. I thought it was forgive me
No,
for that. Yeah,
thank you.
forgive me. So I couldn't join early. So forgive me for that. But I need to also apologize for not joining early. I'm currently at a conference. And also forgive me if in between the session we hear some background noise or anything. I tried as much as possible to get the coolest place, but I don't know. It's a conference, so okay. Yeah, thank you. My name is Giles Sewa Boatin from Ghana. I lead a team at Open Foundation West Africa. And I am so honored to be here, honestly. Whenever there's a gathering of women, I am so excited to be part of them. So thank you so much, Africa Wiki Women, for inviting me to do this. So we've already spent a lot of time here. I couldn't join earlier, but when I joined, I've also listened to about 3 speeches from 3 different fellows. And it's amazing. It's remarkable what Africa Wiki Women is doing. So kudos to you, Africa Wiki Women, right? From the co-founders to all of you, the team that make this work happen. I want it to be something from my heart that I share with you as women. Impact. A lot of the time, we as women do not get to contribute much in this space because the challenges the men face. And so when we even marginalized communities like the sub-Saharan Africa, where we're already marginalized, and women are also marginalized. So it's like we have a double fold of the trouble, So it becomes quite difficult. But to see a group spring up like this, the Africa Wiki Women, trying to convene women and then mentor them, empower them.
Come on, try to listen for.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Johan, I'm sorry, Jaya, we can hear you. Blessing, please, can you mute Ramat? Please, can you mute yourself? Or Blessing, please, can you mute that person whose microphone is unmuted?
Okay. So I think that it's amazing. Now, as I look at this virtual space and I see you women speak about what you've been through these past 6 months, I see that you are more than mere graduates of a program. I see that you are a network of women who have decided to rewrite leadership and courage. It takes a lot of courage to go through this, to actually start something and complete it fully. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And I see this network here, and I also see the collaboration. I hear you all mentioning names of people that inspire you in the space. I think that you are the true epitome of what leadership, courage, and collaboration are. And they also prove that when women shape the narrative, it changes things, right? Now, I was given a few things or a few key points to research on when Blessing contacted me for this. I was asked to speak a little on the growth and impact of women in Africa Wikimedia space. But I see that it's not even necessary to talk about that, because hearing your stories over the past 6 months, you have demonstrated such commitment to growth and learning, right? That you've all submitted yourself to learn. It's remarkable. And this whole fellowship goes beyond merely editing and content creation. I always say that I'm not looking for many women editors or something. Yes, we need to edit to be active, but we need to be where the decisions are made, right? We need to be able to take bold steps to bring up communities, bring people together. We need to use our natural skills to nurture growth in the communities. And I see that within this 6 months, you've gone through all of that, and you are going to reclaim knowledge spaces. I see you going out there to build communities and mentor others, and then to show the world out there that African women are not mere subjects of history, but we can actually write it. We are the actual authors of history. So through your work as Africa Wiki Women, I see that new voices have found visibility. Previously, it would be quite difficult to get women gathered like this, or to even get women who encourage themselves to partake in such programs. But here we are, right? Through this community, now we have women willingly offering to undergo learning. And we also have women that are willing to mentor others to achieve success. So I think it is great. And this is something that you as fellows should learn, right? Just as you all mentioned, people that have inspired you. I hope that in the subsequent years, when I join such meetings, I would also hear others talk about how you fellows now have inspired them. So please make it a point to do that. Try to leave a legacy in this movement. I will also encourage you that growth goes beyond metrics. Do not merely rely on metrics, on how well you edit, on the number of articles you can edit a day and all of that. Growth goes beyond metrics. Impact goes beyond that, right? And we as women, as I mentioned earlier, we have natural skills that help us nurture. So look at it from the mentorship point of view, where you mentor others because you have been mentored. All right, do not just look at the metrics and I have been able to do this, I've been able to do that. At the end of the day, if it's just one person you mentored and the person can stand on a stage, any stage provided, whether physical or virtual, to mention you, you've left a legacy, right? So please keep this in mind. Also, on representation really, really matters. And it's not just for equality. We do not want to just be in spaces because they needed women to balance the equation, and so we are there. No, not at all. We must be there on merit. We must be there to reflect the truth of society, of the impact of women. That's why we should be in certain spaces. We do not want to be part of the numbers recorded that, oh, well, we reserved 40% of the slots for women, and so we just picked women. We want to be called on because Blessing or Pascaline or Lua Pilumi or any of the mentors or mentees have made remarkable progress in the movement that we cannot help but just call on them, because if we leave them behind, it wouldn't actually tell the truth of the story. This is what we should seek to do. The efforts of the Africa Wiki women tells us that knowledge equity is impossible without gender equity. So if you want knowledge to be equally shared, it is impossible, because who is receiving the knowledge and who is contributing to this knowledge? Women must be part. And so looking at all the programs that the community have been engaged in, you should know that every biography written, every image uploaded, even a small edit on an article about a woman brings us closer to a world where the African woman's knowledge is not invincible, but it's indispensable. So please, as you go out there, do not discount the little things. Do not see some things as too little for you to do, but take the little steps, right? Whatever little contribution you can make, please do it, because it is you announcing your presence. It is you saying that a woman has done this, whether little or not, and it cannot be overlooked. Please take that step. I will also encourage you to collaborate. In this movement, when people want to go higher, they kind of compete instead of collaborate. But this vision of Africa Wiki Women has made us realize that there is power in collaboration and not competition. There is enough room at the top for all of us. There's enough room for all of us to shine. That is why I first mentioned that do not just be fully concentrated on the edit. When you do that, you're always in competition, right? You want to be the one with the highest edits. You want to be the one to, win this award and all of that. But when you focus on impact, then you would know that impact is easily achieved through collaboration. You live in Egypt, you live in Tanzania, you live in Kenya, you live in Ghana, but then there are issues affecting women that cut across all these countries or regions. What do you think? If you have a nice idea, have you thought of collaborating with your partners or colleagues in all these places that have similar issues to actually come together and come up with a better and stronger idea that can create a bigger impact? Please, collaboration is key. As women, as the men are always winning the awards and all of that, we do not want to be the women that ride on others to also get there. We want them, if we want them to see us for who we are and appreciate the females' presence in this movement. It will take collaboration. It will take all of us coming together to create something that can never be overlooked, and not just one person riding on to the top. I think that when you do that, it also serves as inspiration to other women, and it kind of empowers other women as well. Now, yourselves fellows, but you are no longer, you've gone through the fellowship. You may be called fellows, but do not see yourself this. You are automatically a leader. And so I would want to remind you that your work doesn't end here as you've completed the fellowship. Your work actually evolves. Now you've gone through the learning, it's time for you to also impact others. But what you should also know is that the learning never stops. Your co-founders are still learning. I am still learning. The learning never stops, actually. It is when you think you are there that you set yourself up for failure. When you open yourself up to be a student of life, to learn from situations and all the circumstances around you, then you become a truly good leader. So I will encourage you that you should not stop learning. And I do not mean just book learning and writing exam, learning from life, from situations around you. That is what makes you better. And now you carry a torch for representation. So please do not neglect advocacy wherever you get to speak to the essence of recognizing women in this movement, because you are here because a group of women came together to create this community that can empower women. So wherever you find yourself, be the torch that shines the light on advocacy, on women, and on mentorship. Please keep writing, keep leading, and keep amplifying voices that deserve to be heard. If you believe that your voice deserves to be heard, do not shut it down. It is when you shut it down that people can trample on you. Make yourself known and make yourself heard. By that, I am not asking you to forcefully just go into spaces where you are not needed, but wherever you are called on or wherever you think you deserve to be, make sure that you are there. And while there, do not remain silent. And also, there are things that speak for us even better than our voices, like the work we do and the impacts we make. I do not know if Bukola and Ruby and Peggy thems are on this call, but listening to you women that have gone through this fellowship mention their names, it tells us that they do not have to speak to be known. Right now, the work they have done in the lives of these people are actually speaking for them. So please, when I say make yourself known and make yourself heard, I'm not asking you to shout above the roof, but sometimes you need to shout above the roof. If it requires that, please do it. Okay, but also make sure that you are known wherever you are because most of the times we underestimate the little things, but it has ripple effects. So please do not underestimate that the power of the ripple effects of your contribution, whether a simple smile at someone, whether a simple check up, whether just inviting someone into the space. All of these things really count, and it has ripple effects because someday, whether you are there or not, your name may be mentioned and it will bring glory to you and speak to your legacy. So please do not underestimate that. Finally, I know I have spoken so long, I didn't plan to do that, but finally, for me personally, as a woman leader, as an African woman leader in this space, I have learned that our greatest power lies just not in what we know, but in our willingness to share what we know freely and fearlessly. Whenever you are given an opportunity to do something, prepare so well, prepare extensively. I mentioned that I did not want to read a speech here, but when I was called on to speak, I asked questions. What do you need from me? What do you want me to do? It made me prepare. And when you are given a shot at something and you fail at it, or we may not always succeed in everything, but I see that if you fail to prepare and you show any sense of clumsiness, just know that you have shut down an opportunity for thousands of women, because your success was going to be the fuel that drives other women getting that opportunity. And so please, and please again, I will encourage you all to share what you know wherever you gather or wherever you meet people. Share it fearlessly and always come prepared. We face a lot of challenges in this space. As a woman in Africa, already you enter certain rooms and you are looked at in a certain way. You are also young, so just imagine, right, in a world dominated by our men. So we face a lot of challenges, and that also reflects in the open space. That is why we see that there's digital inequality, and there are visibility gaps because there are not a lot of content on women, especially the African women online. So please, every challenge that you overcome, it becomes a path that is cleared for another woman coming after you. When you meet the challenges, do not turn. Please climb the hurdles. You will climb, you will fall. Do not give up. If you need strength from others, call on other women. Come together, break that barrier. Because when you do that, it keeps the journey further. What it says is that the woman coming after you will not have to face this same barrier, because they are hurdles. As you face this barrier, there are other barriers ahead. If you break it, it gives the other woman the chance to break the next one and break the next one until the path is cleared. So please do not be afraid of challenges. Keep pushing whatever barrier you face. Make sure that you are overcoming it. If you cannot do it alone, there is power in collaboration. Call on others and do it. And let's clear the path for the women coming after us. Africa Wiki Women 2025 Fellows, I would like to congratulate you again, because you have not only completed a fellowship, but you have become custodians of the Africa's digital legacy, especially for the African women. So may you continue to lead with courage and collaborate with compassion and create with your own conviction and not what the world is saying. The movement needs you. We need your light. Many, many, many women are counting on you because the world is brighter because of you. So do not dim your light. Shine above all. Let us see you and let that encourage other women to also get here. Thank you so much for this opportunity and congratulations to you all once again.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you. Now this is the
So
onion cutter.
thank you so much, Jahel. Thank you. Thank you so, so very much. That was a mouthful. Really, really powerful. I'm not the fellow, right? I'm the moderator. But I'm so inspired. I'm so encouraged. I'm so challenged, by everything you have said. Thank you so much. When you said we should let our work speaks for us, I feel like I can really resonate with that. Letting our work speak, for us, letting our work go before us into the room. It means so much. We don't have to do the talking. We let our work, our skills, our versatility, what we can do, the value we can create, the value we can bring on the table. Really, we let it go before us into the room. Thank you so very much. Thank you. And to the fellows, you've heard from Jael. You are not a fellow, you are a leader. So see yourself as a leader, act like one. Thank you so much, Jael, the executive director of the Open Foundation West Africa. Thank you so much for your time and for the words of wisdom and encouragement. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute. Thank you so much for moment. I'd like to call on our DJ. DJ, take it away. Let's have some soft music. We've had the advice, the word of wisdom. We want to let it sink into our mind and our body and our soul. Give us a cool music to cool off before we move on. Thank you. DJ, I hope DJ is not sleeping at this moment. This is not a good time to sleep. Okay, bring it on, DJ.
DJ Andy.
DJ Andy, I think we need to start hyping you so you can give us a cool song.
Yeah, everybody, all the cameras start dancing.
Choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself
Put
off
on
and
your
back in the
camera. On your
saddle.
camera. Let's see
You're
you
on the front
dancing.
line. Everyone's watching. You know it's serious. We're getting closer. This isn't over. The pressure's on. You feel it, but you got it all. Believe it. When you fall, get up. Oh, oh. And if you fall, get up. Eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa. 'Cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa. Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line. Y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, oh. When you get down, get up, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa. Anawa, ah, ah. Samina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa.
I'm well on my journey, biggie, biggie, mama, 1 A to Z. My sister's all on my journey, biggie, biggie, mama, from east to west. My tea, waka, waka, my waka, waka, my Tongue is in summer, Zimbabwe, 'cause this is Africa.
Why, sir? If I fail, then go laugh me. mama na him bath me. Them is excuse, they slap me. Same people when I turn, they go yab me. Alright, tell me where then they. When all they also how they try sustain. Every Saturday, from Ilaja down to Costain. I beg, no carry my blessing run. Today now you, tomorrow fi be my turn. Show me love, no go show me python. We be the same for Oluwa kingdom. So me say, celebrate me. Now when I day alive, appreciate me. Now when I day alive, no be say when I live this life, you go the fake I'm for my wife. Celebrate me. Now when I day alive, appreciate me. Now when I day alive, no be say when I live this life, you go the fake I'm for my back. LFM for it, you be big name. If I OD, you be big name. Awadi shit, you be big name. My brother Young Don, you be big name. Onyama Abidi Don, big name. First in Sagila, big name. Ejelewan, you be big name. Obi Kubana, you be big name. Ato Ede, you be big name. Ben Peters, you be big name. Tom Polo, you be big name. Ochacho, Ebelebe, you be big name. Okonjo, Iweala, you be big name. Larry Gaga, one name, you be big name. Oluwa, make me a big name. Make I put all my enemies in big shame. So me say, celebrate me. Now when I day alive, appreciate me. Now when I day alive, don't be say when I live this life, you go the fake I'm for my wife. Celebrate me. Now when I day alive.
Okay, one more, and we're good to go.
Now everybody. Money no like woman, woman no like woman. She no be like water. If woman ever marry you, if woman ever carry you, if she no got him up for side, they go dey push you on a side, and eventually you then go suffer woman.
All right. Blessing. Okay, and it is with an utmost joy and excitement that I present the certificate of completion to Mentor Khalid, our Egyptian fellow. Mentor Khalid, congratulations. Thank you for being a part of the second cohort of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program. Thank you for being a resourceful member of the fellow. Congratulations to you, Mentor. All right, Blessing, on to the next. All right, and also it is with a great joy in my heart to present the certificate of completion to Adeyinka Ekundayo. Adeyinka Ekundayo, congratulations to you. Thank you so much for being a part of the 2025 cohort of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Program. Thank you for being such a creative member of the cohort. Thank you so much. You've been a resourceful person to us. Congratulations, Adeyinka. And I think, Blessing, with that, we have come to the end of the presentation. Oh, sorry. I dare not to meet Sharon Atang from Uganda. All right. I am so happy and delighted to present the certificate of completion to Sharon Atang from Uganda. Sharon, congratulations. Thank you. And sweet human and woman to work with. Thank you for being a part. 2025 cohort of the African Working Women Mentorship and Mentorship Program. Congratulations. Congratulations to all our fellows. Congratulations. Congratulations. We want to see you doing great things within the Wikimedia community and also beyond the Wikimedia community. All that you have learned, we want to see you utilizing it in your career beyond here, beyond now. Thank you so much for being a part of the cohort. Congratulations once again. All right, Blessing, you can stop sharing your screen. DJ, okay, can we have at least something light? Okay, light. DJ Andy, can we have something light? Thank you. Something light this time around. Something light to celebrate them. Can we have stand up for the champion? Okay, they are champions. It's not easy. 6 months of learning. 6 months. You know, it's not easy actually. The fellowship is a rigorous one. You get to work on your own, take up roles, responsibility, deliver within timeline, and do it well. So we really should celebrate them. They have shown intentionality, dedication to become a better version of who they are, and to also, be a valuable person within the wiki to bridge the gender gap within movement. DJ Andy can have stand up for champion as we celebrate and congratulate our fellows for the second cohort of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program. DJ Andy, where are you? You waiting for you. Take it on. Okay. DJ, it seems you're slacking in your duty. DJ Andy, where are you? It seems DJ Andy is on the call. Oh. All right. In the absence of our DJ, congratulations once again to all our fellows. Hopefully before we end the call finally, our DJ will come on board so we can play the song of the champion for you guys. Right about now, we have one of the founders of the Africa Wiki Women community on the call in person of Ruby, such an amazing woman. I'd like to toss the microphone to Ruby. I'm sure she has one or two things to say to the fellows, to our new leaders in the community, and also maybe a short word of encouragement. Oh, I know she's going to have something to say. Over to you, Ruby. Thank you for joining.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you, Manuela, for that introduction. I'm honestly really proud of you all. And I would like to take the opportunity to thank our HODs, to thank our fellows for dedicating their time, their effort throughout the 6 months. These fellows have really proven that they are really, really ready for the wiki world. I say that because they were very open to learning. They asked so many questions. They wanted to understand the wiki world. And one of the things that make this fellowship really important for us is because the way that the Wikimedia ecosystem works is sometimes complex to people in the outside world. So we're like, why don't we bring these women closer to work with them? So working with them actually help them to learn whilst contributing to various projects. So some of them didn't know how to organize campaigns, they didn't know how to do some kind of editing on certain kinds of projects, even how to use certain specific tools. But this allowed them to learn because it's like you're leading a project. You need to learn this to do this. You need to do this to do that. And so that actually pushed them to learn, go out. And I love the positivity that they had because sometimes you can have this kind of opportunity and you can choose to do it or not. Because one of the things that we don't do in our community or as a team, we don't coerce anybody to do anything. So you can be in the team and decide not to do anything. Fine. If you decide not to do anything, you're doing yourself, right? But what I saw in this fellow was different. We saw people who were ready to learn, who were ready to contribute, who were ready to take leadership of various projects. And I must say that I'm really, really proud. The management of Africa Wiki Women is really, really proud of your efforts and staying glued for 6 good months. Wow. I know you all have changed. Your perspective about the Wikimedia ecosystem has transformed. And I know you all are going back to your respective community to continue to contribute, to continue to impact the projects that you all are already doing in your community. And I believe that this experience for you, because we've had people who have graduated from our fellowship, and we've had people who have gradually allowed them to take on different leadership opportunities in different spaces. So we are saying kudos to your effort. Keep up the good work. Don't stop. Please go back to your respective community. And anytime you need a recommendation, we are here to support your journey. And know that this is not a disconnection. This is a continuation of our collaboration or working together, because there's so many opportunities that we will still need to collaborate with you all to do different things in your respective countries. So don't feel like this is the end of the road, but this is just the beginning of bigger opportunities, because one of the things that or opportunities that we bring to our old fellows is the trust that we've had with them can help us to still continue to do projects with them in their respective countries. So we are very open to more collaboration, still working together. Yeah, so that is it. And I really want to thank Jael for honoring our invitation to be a special guest speaker for this occasion. And Emanuela, thank you for being a good host, as always, looking beautiful. And Blessing, really appreciate you and your team. Pascaline, Amarachi. Oh God, you ladies have really shown us that you can do it. Yeah. Thank you to all the new fellows. If I said I was mentioning everybody's name, time will not permit us, but I really appreciate you all. Thank you. I wish you all the best.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rube. Thank you. Thank you. We really do appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you to everyone. Thank you for staying glued to this very time, to this very moment. I think we have DJ Andy on the call again. DJ Andy. Okay, please can you give us stand up for the champion? As we wrap up, we're closing, we're drawing the curtain already. But I want us to have the stand up for the champion as we celebrate our 18 fellows. All right, DJ Andy. Okay.
My destiny.
I want to see all the fellows. Can you turn on your camera and dance? We want to see dance. It's been 6 months. It's not easy. It's a lot of time.
For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up for the champions,
to all our fellows. Congratulations. Oh my God. Pascaline said this is emotional. Honestly, it's so emotional. I can't believe, it seemed like yesterday when you guys came on board and now you're done with your fellowship. Congratulations to you and thank you for the hard work and dedication. To all, okay, let's take pictures, please. Can we all turn on a camera? You guys have been seeing my face since morning. I want to see your faces. Okay, turn on your camera and let's take a photograph. Thank you so much for staying till this very moment. We really do appreciate it. Okay. Who is taking the photograph? Is it Amarachi or Pascaline or Blessing? Oh, Ruby. Okay. Everybody cheese. Okay, let us know once you've taken the shot.
Say Wiki.
Wiki, 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 wiki. Hey, who is taking the shot? So we are just
I have
posting.
taken so many, but some persons are still turning on their camera. So let's go now. 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Oh. I have 3, 2, 1. Say Wiki.
Wiki.
Done. Amarachi don't smile past.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our guest speaker. I don't know if Jai is here on the call. Thank you so much, Jael. You're currently in a conference and you still, dedicated a time to come on board. We really appreciate you. We are so grateful. We called on you and you answer ours. And I think that's one thing I love about African women within the Wiki community. When you call on them, they show up for you. And that's a big deal. Thank you so much. And I can also see Bridget Kurgat on the call. I don't know if she's still on the call. That's the gender lead for the Wikimedia Foundation. Bridget Kurgat, we see you, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much, Bridget. We really appreciate you. I can also see Emanuela also, thank you so much. Those are part of the board members, the advisory members for the Wikimedia, Africa Wiki Women community. Thank you so much, everyone, for honoring our invitation. Thank you for staying to this very moment. Thank you for joining us in celebrating our Hearts-Going Fellows. We really, really do appreciate you. Rukaya Mohammed is asking, what are the criteria for selection? Pascaline, can you share the link to the Africa Wiki Women community, the WhatsApp platform in the chat so Mohammed Rukayat can join. When you join the WhatsApp community, we're going to be sharing the link, the application link. Then you can check and see if you meet the criteria. Thank you so much, everyone. Please ensure to follow the Africa Wiki Women on her social media platform, on YouTube, on Spotify, Africa Wiki Women Voices podcast. We're on Instagram, on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn. Everywhere you go, you're going to see us there. Okay. Okay, we are everywhere, just so you know. Thank you once again, everyone. And do have a lovely weekend. Tomorrow is Sunday. To the Christians amidst us, happy Sunday in advance. And happy new month to everyone. It's a new month. I forgot to wish everyone a new month when I started the the whole thing. Happy new month to you all. It's never too late to wish you happy new month. Welcome to the month of November. Thank you so much, everyone. And do have a lovely evening. Bye.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.